Alright, so it's time for more Black Friday deals, and a huge thank you to Cubic for sponsoring this video, asking me to break down all of their massive discounts. Got a lot of games to cover today as well, including some picks from their friends over at Untold Tales, as well as a fair few new releases. Now, if you do enjoy the video then, subscribe, help us out, and now let's just get straight to it because we're talking about games here starting from 19 cents up to like a 99% discounts. So here's how this sale works. If you're in North America, you can unlock additional discounts on Cubic games by owning any of the following games. It's going to be Coloring Book, which is completely free. That would be my first suggestion if you have none. Hole.io, Pocket Mini Golf, Mana Spark, or Robonauts. Now, if you already have one of these, you are in for big savings. For other regions, I will have pricing, but some discounts won't be quite as steep. Just a quick late add in here recording wise, you may be wondering where my Saturday deals video was. As I was editing, I got a blue screen of death on my PC and yeah, it just screwed things up. Now with many deals ending over the next 24 hours, I'm waiting to see if Cyber Monday brings us anything new, so do watch out for that video here in, I'd say the next day or so. It's not being missed, simply delayed. Leo's Fortune is 71% off and a new release. This promises to be a charming platform adventure that has you following Leo, a turquoise third engineer, on a quest to recover his stolen fortune. The game features handcrafted levels taking you through locations such as forests, deserts, and pirate cities, and they're all brought to life with vibrant visuals and a quoted atmospheric soundtrack, which I'm definitely curious to hear. Along the way then, expect to tackle clever physics-based puzzles and unravel the mystery of the gold thief. This is actually released on other platforms where it was praised, so this will be one I'm downloading as well. Nom Run 2 is our next new release. It's 80% off. It's building on the first game, a release I really enjoyed. This arcade action sequel keeps things simple as with that first. Run, avoid obstacles, and race to the finish line. You'll dash through a variety of maps filled with traps and challenges, testing your reflexes and quick thinking. Along the way, you'll need to dodge obstacles, find the fastest route, and outpace the competition to claim victory. If you're a fan of auto runners, take a look at this one. I'm also liking the look of the visuals with this new entry too. Very similar to the original, but maybe a dash cleaner, I think. Rage Swarm, a new release, is here with 80% off. This is a fast-paced action game where you'll battle through waves of enemies armed with a variety of weapons from classic firearms to rocket launchers. Now along the way, expect to upgrade, level up, and unlock new talents to power up for the ultimate showdown against the boss. It's horde-based gameplay. A counter ticks away as you slay enemies, and it's really all about grabbing loot and gear. You can also equip then special outfits to boost your strength, and yeah, this one, it's all about shooting your way to victory. W.A.N.D project comes from Cubic's friends at Untold Tales. It's another new release, rocking a 40% discount. This game puts you in the role of a magic wielding Japanese sorceress defending a futuristic Tokyo from waves of alien enemies. The big feature here is the spell crafting system, letting you combine over 100 magical elements to create attacks from quick sonic blasts to fireballs that spread into lightning strikes. You can also then choose between auto fire for a more strategic Vampire Survivors style experience, or manual aim and fire for that precise control. I believe it was SwitchCorner who did a dedicated video on this one if you do want to dive into it deeper. Hole.io is now at 96% off. It falls into that same genre as Donut County, but let's call it, I don't know, destruction-based physics game. The concept is simple yet addictive. You control a hole that consumes objects in various locations, and as you eat, you grow larger, letting you devour even bigger things. The game supports up to 4 players. It features 6 maps, 13 different skins, and power-ups that definitely shake up the gameplay. It also offers 2 multiplayer modes and an endless mode for those who just want to keep, I guess, gobbling up that world. Run Sausage Run is 96% off, offering a ridiculous premise. You're a sausage racing for your life. Play solo or with up to 8 friends, dodging hazards like slicers, burners, and giant lawnmowers. Choose from tons of sausage types and skins, including ninjas and presidents, and compete in modes like classic sausage race or chaotic panic races. It's absurd stuff, but it works well, and there's actually another game in this universe, I guess that's what we call it. It's a battle royale styled experience called Sausage Wars. The Hong Kong Massacre, now 95% off, also from Untold Tales, is a gritty action game inspired by classic revenge flicks. Think Hotline Miami, but set in a moody, crime-filled Hong Kong. You'll dive, dodge, and unleash slow-motion shootouts as a former cop avenging his partner's murder. Now, each level here offers serious challenge, from restaurants to rooftops, and you'll be unlocking new weapons along the journey. Really like this one, and you can check out my review in the pinned comments. Everdream Valley, also Untold Tales, is 65% off and perfect for fans of chilled farming sims. Spend your summer on your grandparents' quaint farm, bringing it back to life by growing crops, raising animals, and repairing your homestead. Explore the open world though, then have magical dreams at night transform you into animals, where you get to take part in mini games which will deliver rewards that impact your farm the next day. It's actually another one I covered here on the channel, find the video below. Arise, A Simple Story is 90% off, another Untold Tales release and one of my favourites. Check out my review below. This 3D adventure takes you on an emotional journey of love and loss, exploring memories through ever-changing landscapes. The mechanics are the highlight here, with time manipulation letting you shift seconds or seasons to solve puzzles and reshape your surroundings. It also supports in 2-player, and this director's cut on Switch adds exclusive extras like a photo mode, gyro controls, and a digital art book and soundtrack. Johnny Trigger Sniper is 96% off and a sequel that tackles the sniper game genre. Forget lurking in shadows, basically this is fast-paced action where you pick targets, aim and fire in quick succession. Playing as an assassin, you'll take down mafia bosses, avoid hurting civilians, and even destroy some scenery. Expect then to earn cash to unlock new weapons, from rifles to rocket launchers. You're not very subtle, that's for sure, and you'll collect keys for special rewards. No experience with the first game is needed, but it is on sale too if you are curious. Paper.io 2 is 96% off and it puts a multiplayer spin on a concept similar to the classic Jez Ball, or at least I think it's a classic, love that game. But yeah, the goal is simple, glide across the map to claim territory by connecting back to your own colour. Watch your tail though here, because if you stray too far, opponents can actually take you out. With 45 maps, power-ups and up to 8-player multiplayer on one screen, definitely a fun battle for domination. It's one of those easy to pick up but surprisingly addictive. Blazing Peaks, now 94% off, from Untold Tales, is a roguelike classic in my opinion. You play as various birds using their unique skills to blast through randomly generated levels filled with secrets, loot and enemies. Tempting artifacts then add a risk-reward mechanic. Basically, it makes every run almost a strategic gamble. The idea is if you take something, it can have a potential negative effect. Then it's got local co-op for story mode and a tournament mode with 2 to 4 players, including multiple dedicated options. I spent a decent amount of hours with this one, replaying it even after completion. Bridge Race is 90% off, a recent release that turns bridge building into a competitive race. Collect bricks in your colour to construct paths to the next level, while dodging rivals and tripping them up to gain an edge. Extra bricks let you expand your castle or unlock new designs, while bonus stages let you stack up coins for skins and customization. It promises endless levels and boss encounters too. Goodnight Knight is 96% off and a unique action RPG with a quirky story. The ancient evil has been banished, the princess rescued, and the knight has retired, only to awaken falling from the top of a mysterious spire. You know, something's clearly wrong, so it's now up to you to regain your memories and most likely save the world again. It's set in a charming 16-bit medieval world. The game blends stealth, stamina management, and strategic combat with procedurally generated dungeons and loot. And yeah, it's tough as a warning, this one, but it's also definitely worth a look. It also has this risk-reward mechanic and even an optional Iron Man mode. That's going to be for the bravest out there. Tools Up, now 90% off, from Untold Tales, is a chaotic couch co-op game all about home renovation with a twist. Team up with up to 3 friends to paint walls, rip off wallpaper and follow blueprints, all while dodging hazards like spilled paint and pools of lava. With simple controls and a party mode, definitely perfect for those multiplayer fans. Just be ready though here for some heated arguments as you race against the clock to renovate apartments and chase delivery men. But yeah, look, if you're looking for a party game, definitely a solid pick. Life Bubble, and now 97% off, on a recent release, takes you on a resource gathering adventure across mysterious planets. Expand your life bubble by chopping wood, mining crystals and rebuilding machines to survive harsh environments. Upgrade your character, tools and machines while completing missions and fending off enemies. It's a mix of exploration, strategy and survival. Metamorphosis then comes from Untold Tales. It's 94% off. This is a unique first-person adventure where you wake up transforming into a tiny bug while your friend Joseph faces arrest. Basically navigate this surreal Kafka-inspired world. You'll be solving environmental puzzles, climbing walls and uncovering secrets in what is this kind of hand-painted, twisted landscape. The game's creative concept lets you experience life from a bug's perspective, complete with sticky limbs and kind of, I guess, quirky mechanics. But yeah, like, I enjoyed this one. It's not perfect, but its originality shines, and you can check out my review in the pinned comments. Dex, now 99% off, is a fantastic 2D RPG set in a cyberpunk dystopia where you play as Dex, a blue-haired fugitive hunted for her unique abilities. Explore the open world streets of Harbor Prime, unearth conspiracies, and take down enemies in a blend of kind of tough brawler combat and deep RPG elements. But yeah, on this one, customize your playstyle as well. Could you be stealthy assassin, a head-on gunfighter, sly diplomat, or maybe a hacker? It's really interesting in that way, and you'll even unlock new paths with cybernetic augmentations. But yeah, I really like this one. It's kind of neo-noir atmosphere, the non-linear gameplay, the mature storyline. It was a real surprise for me. Bloody tough too, just as a warning, but definitely highly recommended. MasterChef Learn to Cook then is our final game. It's available for pre-order at 50% off, and this is a licensed game based on the hit TV show. You can dive into over 120 recipes from around the world, think, margarita pizza, sushi, etc. And you'll basically master cooking through mini games. You'll even use motion controls then to slice, plate, and serve dishes while being judged on performance and speed. Along the way, customize your avatar, upgrade your cooking gear, and hope to prove you've got what it takes to become the ultimate chef. This releases December 6th next week, so if you're interested, definitely take a look. And that is the video down, but not all of the deals. You'll want to head to cubicgames.com/sale, and while you're over there as well, make sure you scroll to the bottom of the page. They have a massive competition live right now where they are giving away $20, $50 or Euro gift cards. Now, once again, a massive thank you to Cubic for sponsoring this video. And yeah, see you all on the next one. Cheers all.